today, birthday of the late Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Amen.
Too often we forget. Too often we forget those who have given
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
so much for us.
Amen. Amen.
Martin Luther King Day, and I disagree with the mayor. I don't think it needs to necessarily be a day where we go out in the community to pick up trash.
Say that. Say that. Say that.
We don't pick up trash on George Washington's birthday. We don't pick up trash on Abe Lincoln's birthday. It ought to be a day of remembrance.
Amen.
It ought to be a day about telling the story.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thanks to God, it ought to be a day when we remind our children and our grandchildren
Say that. Say that.
who don't know anything about color only signs. Those who didn't know what it was to have to ride on the back of the bus.
All right.
Y'all just excuse me today. Spirit is keeping a whole nother way. I remember vividly
Speak.
having locked my key in the house and having to go to the house where my mother worked as a domestic.
Well,
Being innocent as I was, I went and rang the front doorbell,
All right.
only to have my mother tell me, son, you shouldn't be at that door. You should have come to the back door. I didn't understand why I had to come to the back door of a house where my mother was doing the washing, the cooking, the cleaning, the rearing of the children, where children could call her Daisy and they would live baby. And if you work there long enough, they call you Amy. Martin King's Day ought to be a day of remembrance. It ought to be a day when you need to sit down and tell these young children they haven't arrived yet. You got to let them know just because you can go to school with them now. It's still not equal. The playing field is still not level. You need to take time to let these children know you're still black. And in the eyes of many, as long as you're black, you need to get back. Martin King Day need to be a day of marching again.
Yes.
Marching in a country, in a city, in a state where our governor has paired with a rich millionaire. Y'all listen at me. This is my sermon. And when the Bessie Board would not approve his appointment as superintendent of our school for the state, they went out and targeted people, spent millions of dollars to get people elected to the Bessie Board. And now General has 9 people on the Bessie Board who's going to vote what he wants. We need tomorrow. Tomorrow ain't a day for picking up trash. Tomorrow is a day for spreading the truth. That board elected a superintendent who's only been in Louisiana for 7 months. Who there was not a national, not a statewide, no kind of search at all. He could not qualify to be superintendent of education in Calvary Parish. He doesn't have a credential. And no other parish in the state, but he's our state superintendent. Tomorrow does not need to be a day of picking up trash. Tomorrow needs to be a day of telling the truth. You know why? That was a study. Now I've got to get that information from having here too tonight. The same man who put up the money commissioned a study. And in this study, it shows that black folk are dissatisfied with the schools in their districts. And they're going to turn around and use that same study to close our schools. Because they're going to say, your people, Brother Cleveland, said that Green Oaks is underperforming. Your people said that Woodlawn, Booker Washington, are underperforming schools. It's right there in the study. Hey, what happened? If you remember, Governor General said his agenda for 2012 was education. But let me tell you what his agenda is. This superintendent that we now have has come with an agenda. And the agenda is charter schools and vouchers. Charter schools, vouchers. So tomorrow does not need to be a day to pick up trash. It needs to be a day of telling the truth. Well, some of you, I don't send my child to that school because they ain't learning that. Well, how much time do you spend with that child in the evening? How many books do you require that child to read in a year? How many times have you visited that school except when your child got a referral and they couldn't come back without a parent? Tomorrow needs to be a day of telling the truth. How many of you out there are members of your PTA? Well, do better than that. How many of you who are members of 10 PTA? I know this is not what you came for. It's not what I had. I got another sermon right here. But tomorrow needs to be a day of telling the truth. Let me tell you what's going to happen. While we sit around figuring out thumbs and our fingers, our children are suffering. Right. Don't you know, if I believe, and I'm not an educator, but I believe in community school. Babies, some of you are bragging and you like to stick your chest out because your child goes to the magnet school. How many magnet schools do they have most parents? Who scores a higher cattle or bows? I'm ignorant. I'm just a dumb Baptist preacher. But tomorrow's the day of telling the truth. And I'm going to tell it the day where you can share it tomorrow. You know why? Because Bossier Parish decided that all of their schools were going to be good schools. And they decided that they were going to invest in one school and the same in the other. They were going to have good teachers in all of their schools and not certain schools in certain parts of town. We need to get in cattle pairs, take some of these master teachers, and put them in the ghetto. Amen. And say that you don't have no choice. That's my school that needs the best improvement, and you're my best teacher. And what I'm going to do in turn, I'm going to bring that facility up the way it ought to be. And I'm going to have every tool in that school that you need to get the job done. See, y'all out here mad with Dawkins. Y'all mad with the wrong person. Dawkins just got here. This problem was here when Dawkins got here. You need to be mad with them 12 people that you elected on the school board. Dawkins can't do anything unless he gets 7 votes. Tomorrow is not a day for picking up trash. Tomorrow is a day for telling the truth. When I look at these babies, my heart bleeds when I talk to principals who are forced to take teachers that they really don't want. Hello? Teachers that they know aren't going to do anything. But they dump them into our school. Tell y'all something. Let me tell you something. Well, I'm telling the truth. Why is it that you can spend $500-$700 for your daughter's cheerleading outfit? But you don't have the internet at home. Marlo, is it that we don't see the necessity of investing in our children? Tell y'all something. We are further behind the daycare than we were 20 years ago. Let me tell you what else they're doing. Not only are they messing with us educationally, they're messing with us economically. Now, the state Bessie board saying to people that we have select lists. And you have to, when you're doing certain things, you have to get people off of these lists. And you know what they're doing? Eliminating blacks. So even if you're spending money, you're not going to be able to spend it with a black vendor. And we sitting up quiet. We aren't saying anything. Sharika applied for a job the other day at Confederate Memorial Hospital. I'm changing the name back. But they acting what they did when I'm Confederate. She was the only one with, what you call it? Her license. Ready to work. And the woman hired somebody else instead of her. We ought to be down in front of Confederate tomorrow picking it instead of picking up trash. And I'm not saying because she's a member here, but I'm saying because she's qualified. She did everything she was supposed to do. And the one said, well, I'm going to have another job. I can reapply for that next week. See, some of y'all wonder why I was working so hard to get Greg Carr reelected. That's one of the reasons why I was working so hard to get Greg Carr reelected, because I met with him 3 times last week. We getting ready to raise some hell in this city about money and how it's being spent disproportionately in our community. That's what we're going to do. We ain't going to pick up no trash. I ain't picking up trash tomorrow. John, you got the air on in here. It's hot in here. And I'm going to tell y'all something else. I don't want not one of y'all going to that Martin Luther King service tomorrow night. And let me tell you why. Y'all know who they're giving the award to? Roseman, the guy who's over the Alliance for Education. And the educators know who I'm talking about. Y'all lay people might not know who I'm talking about. He means us no good. And here we are having a Martin Luther King celebration. All of the fellas in Shreveport. Come on here. We go to Honor. Yeah. She's a master teacher. Yeah. We could honor Cleveland White. He's worked diligently in education. We could have honored Lord. He whooped every man he come in contact with in South Carolina. That's why they don't like it. But they gonna honor a white man. Come on here. I'm a boycott it and get everybody else I can to boycott it. Let me tell you, all our enemies ain't white. We still got some Uncle Tones out there. We still got some folk out there who want to talk, I'm black and I'm proud, but their hands out there getting money in their hands and selling us out. I'm not picking up trash tomorrow. I'm telling the truth. It's time for us to call a spade a spade. For too long, our elected black leaders have sold us out. Tell Joe Shine it was shame on him. I'm glad Barbara did what she did. Talking about out there on the corner of Hollywood and Jewel. They wouldn't have put that place in Spring Lake. It's too much land around Shreveport to put some junk like that in the middle of Motown. They already dying for Calumet. I hold my nose when I drive down Jewel. Listen to me. Tomorrow ain't no day for picking up trash. What I want you to do tomorrow is go home, get on your internet, get on your computers, and learn something what's happening around you. That's what I challenge you to do tomorrow. Find out who your elected officials are. Call them up and say, starting this day, I'm going to hold you accountable. Starting this day, it's not going to be business as usual anymore.
That's right.
Now, the black church ought to be the economic engine for our communities. But somewhere along the line, we've lost our way. We've become more concerned with buildings than we are people.
You're right about that. Right. That's true. That's true.
We've become more concerned with programs than we have people.
Yeah.
See, the black church once was the soul of the community.
Yeah.
Whatever happened in our community started resonating from the church.
Yeah. All right.
We used to get beat up all the week. Talked about on our job. We come to church. Well, I'm somebody when I come over here on Sunday. I'm somebody over here.
That's right. That's right.
Come on.
That's right. That's right.
Lucille, we come over here and get our tanks full, and we could deal with them Jim Crows all the week and them other folk all the week because we got to fill up here on Sunday. We got emotionally ready to deal with whatever we had to deal with. It happened in the church.
That's right. That's right.
The only reason some of you could go to them houses and take the abuse because you get in there and you go, by and by, in the morning time. They didn't know what you smiled, but your inside you said, when all the saints of God gathering home, oh, you tell. And we'll understand it better. Tomorrow.
That's right.
Ain't no days for picking up trash. Sit your grandchild down tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tell them why you are where you are now.
Yeah.
Let them know they can't get it easy and dry.
Say that.
See, I need some young preachers. Can't run like I used to run.
Yes. Yes.
I presume I'm going to need to pass the baton. But I need somebody to pass it off to. Whatever position you're in, you're going to need somebody. Calvary is aging. And we need some young people to pass the baton off to.
That's right. That's right.
So instead of picking up trash tomorrow, set them young people down.
Yeah.
Tell them by the grace of God. We've come a long way.
Say that. Say that.
I'm getting ready to quit. John, you kick that back up. I don't want to freeze to get no cold on me now. Kick it back up a little bit. I don't want to get too cold. I'm almost. Will y'all give me about 10 more minutes? You need to understand. I got to talk about something else. Y'all want to run here talking black pride. Ain't no such thing no black pride. Let me straighten you out. It's green pride. I don't care how black you are. If you broke, you ain't going nowhere. You got to have some money. I ain't picking up trash tomorrow. I'm telling my people, you got to start learning how to save. I saw you already. I got sick the other day when I got to the corner of Hollywood and Linwood. They got somebody that old funny looking thing on like they, what is it? Lady Liberty. Baby, that ain't no liberty. They trying to get you enslaved. Anticipation. They anticipating your money.
That's right.
Now, if you've done without that money 12 months, Why you can't wait a couple more weeks? And you know all I see there? Y'all better leave that mess alone. And what makes me really angry is some of y'all trying to get my money. Let me explain. Earn income credit. How you got some credit you ain't worth? This thing ain't even work, and they get $6,000 back, and you paying $1,500. You got to work to earn something. Let me tell y'all about something else. Y'all excuse me. I don't care if you don't make but $100 a week. You need to save $10. Buy your children some piggy bank and teach them how to save. Y'all hear me? How many of you children out there got piggy bank? Hold your hands up. Look right, that's a sin and a shame. That's a sin and a shame. When I was coming up, every child had it. I tell y'all what I told y'all before. I couldn't wait. We get that piggy bank. Mama take me to First National Bank down on 7th Street. I still got my original savings account statement. Book. They used to give you a book. What they stamp. I'm going to tell my age in a minute. But Mama, when they gave us that money, they didn't take us to the store and let us spend it. You had to take it to the bank. And I'd ask my mama, how much I got in the bank account? I stick my little chest out, I got 25. That's what some of y'all got in the bank right now. Some of y'all there, they ain't got $25 in the bank card mail right now. I was a child with 25. We've got to teach out. That's what you need to do tomorrow. Don't pick up trash. Talk finances with your children.
That's right. That's right.
Talk about interest rates. When you go buy a car, don't just take what they tell you. Know your credit score. They got tiers. You know, you go in and take the first thing, they give you 8% when you could qualify for 4%. If you don't ask, you don't get. Hello? And you better learn how to save because most jobs now get rid of pensions. If you ain't gonna be no more pensions, you gotta save for yourself, baby. You gonna die broke, poor, everything else. And the Republicans have their way, you ain't gonna have that other stuff you've been getting. Tomorrow is not day picking up trash.
No, it's not.
Talk finance.
Yeah.
Sit down and let me tell y'all something. Y'all know I ain't jealous of nobody. I want to see you have whatever you want as long as you can pay for it. But the worst investment, color folk, is cars. That's the worst investment that you can make is a car. The moment you get it and sign the paper, 20%, drive on the lot, is 20% depreciated. And listen, I'm going to drive around y'all's houses in a few days. And I better not see them couches out there. You can tell when tax time drive through the black neighborhood. I know them guys being hate to see this time of the year. We buy more couches and chairs and mattresses. Tell the truth. You don't believe it, drive down our community and see what you're going to see the next few weeks. $3 room of furniture, $3.99. You better leave it where it is. I had one member, I ain't gonna call her name, went to one bed store the other day, when she laid on the mat, it fell on down on the floor. Jesus, if you hadn't stood up, they wouldn't have known that was you. Now, we laughing, but now come back. I'm laughing, but that's true. That cheap stuff you buy. Now you know, ain't no way you gonna get a house full of furniture for $5.99. That's worth anything. Amen. Buy good furniture, you gotta buy one piece at a time. This is a day to tell the truth. And while I'm on that, I'm gonna move to the next one. While I'm on that one, y'all notice these used car lots? They stocking up. They waiting on you. They waiting on you. Yeah, they waiting on you, baby. Now you know the cars they get? Car dealers keep the best cars. They wholesale the rest. Them cars you buy out them corners, them the cars been wholesale. You buy, and 6 months, you back down get rid. They carry the note. I tell you what you do. Y'all don't pay no attention. You drive by some of these used car lots, you see them cars missing, somebody bound, they carry the note, 3 months, that same car right back there with the same sticker stuck back in the window. And what they doing now, baby, they getting y'all, they putting them thing where they getting the kill switch on them. Y'all don't pay the note, they pick where they want to start for you. They gonna do it. Y'all know what I'm talking about, because some of y'all been there. Z-Mess. Somebody tell me cat daddy got it too. You better not let that come on, you better go on. I'm almost through. This is comical, but I hope it's saying something to you. Tomorrow is not a day to pick up trash.
That's right.
Let me tell you another thing we need to do tomorrow. Tomorrow is a day to really reflect on where God has brought you from. Through many dangers, toils and snares, I have already. 'Twas grace that brought me safe thus far, and grace. Baby, let me tell you, I don't care. I want to see Obama get back in the White House, but whether he gets back there or not, I was making it before Obama. And I'm going to make it after Obama.
That's right.
This ought to be a day for us to reflect on how we used to love one another. As a people, nobody used to love more than black folk. We used to really genuinely love one another. You know, I'm sick and tired of seeing, and young people, let me say some words for my young people. God can bless you where you are when you put Him first in your life. Young people, don't let nobody fool you. You can't make it without God.
That's right.
And some of you would not be where you are if some people, tomorrow day when I think about Herman Park. Every time I walk in a bank and see a black cashier, I think about Herman Park, who challenged the system when he came here. We need some more Herman Park. Young people, we need some black lawyers who got some fire in their bed. Who gonna stand up like it did in the day when they may not get paid faithful. But I'm going to take a stand. And let me say something to you. You may not be rewarded right now. But I promise you, God will have a reward. But white, we got the problem with termites. And there's a termite at Central Office. We get ready to come after. His name is Reginald. Yeah, y'all can tell him we coming at him. Y'all can tell him we coming at him. And I'm telling you why we coming at him. Baby, I don't have family when it comes to right and wrong. You see, we paying him $400,000 a year. Make me want to go back to school and be a law. But I'm just too old, my brain to close up. But see, let me tell y'all something. Listen at this. I'm going somewhere with this. And somebody will get mad with me. That's all right. I'm going to lock them off. I won't talk to nobody if I go out of church. Don't knock on my door. You talk to nobody there. And somebody will be making, no, I won't talk to you. Talk next week. Listen. Let me show you where I'm coming from. Laws are written certain ways that can lock you out or bring you in. The interpretation of laws can help you or hurt you. Now we're going to be fair. We're going to talk with him first. And we're going to remind him of who he is and why he's there. But if he doesn't listen, then we're going to get on it. We're going to get on it. So y'all will be hearing about me. I'm going to be back in my fatigues. Because we got to make a difference. And let me tell you for this. Let me tell you, get this. Y'all won't believe this. When Keith Hightower was mayor of Shreveport, and we had the Fair Share program, Sam Gillum was the director. Blacks were getting at least 28% of the contract work that was going out in the city. That was on the white man. You know how much we get now? Less than 5% on a black man. Two times before. But no time. Y'all know I call it like I see it. Y'all pay my salary. Now let me tell you, hold on. I ain't through. I'm going somewhere with that. Tried to get the school board to put in place the same system. But our lawyer blocked it. Now listen to me. Don't you know that's your money? When I looked at my parish taxes this year, I paid better than $6,000 to the schools for the support of the schools this year. I did. Well, that give me 6,000 words to say. I'm going to go down there and talk. Look, I paid y'all $6,000. I got a vote. And you look on your parish, they online, they break it down. You got a right to go down there and talk. And I'm going to utilize mine. So instead of picking up trash tomorrow, I'm going to be in my house. I'm going to be loading up my ammunition. I'm going to be getting all my facts straight. But when I go down there, I want to not only be politically correct, I want to know what I'm talking about. I'm going to have my facts straight, my statistics going to be straight. See, that's why they get scared when I come to school board meeting. But white people, when I come down there, I got it. In black and white. And I pray you give it to them. Where they can't misinterpret, misconstrue what I say. I'm going to quit. But let me tell you, if you don't do it for yourself,
that's right. That's right. Say that.
Do it for the children.
That's right.
Y'all know what I'm doing? What I'm doing? It's a little girl named Janae that I love so much. And I've got to make sure that Janae have an opportunity to be all that she can be. And if I don't do it, it won't happen. Hold on. How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher? And how shall they preach except they be sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings. Bring glad